Fishers, there's 3 of us that actually own the company. The rest of them don't have any ownership. But we have team members, some in this room, who act like owners. They take it very personally at Fishers and what we do here. How can we as leaders foster more of that and have our team feel like they own this company?
I think you got to stay very focused on the difference you're making in the world and make sure you're communicating that, the purpose of who you're serving. So people get very energized when they hear the stories, just like he shared about a customer experience, something that happened. But what I find is you have to remind people to share those stories, right? Because they get where they just love their job and they just do this as part of the thing. So I found that the wanting to be part of this and wanting to contribute to it, because none of our employees were owners, is that it's about them feeling good about the difference you're making in the world. And the other thing that's critically important is that's pretty easy to do with your frontline employees and those that are member-facing, customer-facing. But you have this whole other segment of your employees that are your finance department and back office and compliance and internal auditing, and how do you get them also to be as excited about what they don't get to experience day in and day out. And so we had built a lot of opportunities and communication, sharing stories and celebrating and including those folks even in the member and the community events, I think is really important. We did a lot of great community events, give back, and that's where they'll run into members and the community and give positive reinforcement. So I think the most important thing is to get every single person to believe that they are. I would take all my employees out for coffee their first day, and I used to tell them that I am no more important than they are. I just have different responsibilities than they do. And it's really important that we both see each other as equals in the organization. And sometimes leaders forget that or discount the value of that. But I remember, like, we had this big open house one time, and someone had spilt coffee, and everyone was kind of cleaning up, and everyone was tired and cleaning up afterwards with one of our new branch openings. And someone had spilled coffee on the floor, so I just grabbed a towel and was wiping it up. And I don't know this, but someone's videoing me doing this. And then this company-wide email went out the next day about how awesome it was to work for a company where we are all equals. And so you're always being watched as leaders. You don't even realize it. And people want to see you with no ego and to be one of them. And so I think that that's part of it as well. But never discount the value of sharing story after story after story about the impact that you're having on the world.